It's that time for Mr. Tat, and that is my response to a tweet. Today's question is, how do we win over and get the attention of the low information voter? How do we win and get the attention of the low information voter? Well, first of all, there is no such thing as a low information voter. There's no such thing. It's just a myth like a unicorn. It's that thing that's created by the teleprompter that we've had over the last 7 going on 8 years to distract us, but more so to have us call a segment of our society low. So when we say the low information voter, it's like, I know we didn't do it this intention, but see, it's created by the liberal media, and it has us call people low information. There's no such thing as a low information voter. They have information. The information that they have can be argued to be counterproductive to what America stands for, to how they can benefit in America under our Constitution, but more so, it keeps them away from benefiting from conservatism. So we're going to win them over because we're not going to call them low information voters anymore because, one, there's no such thing. They have information. It's just not ours. It's just not helpful. And that's starting to come into fruition. So what they're really classified as is that information voter. They have their information. And the liberal media and the liberals have somewhat brilliantly got them not to take our information, because they have tricked them into believing we're racist, that we're just out for the rich, that all we care about is oil, and when it comes to energy independence, they have us thinking, they have that information voter totally bamboozled on our information, to the point to where that information voter will dismiss our information. And then that information voter that they have, because us conservatives, again, we do not use all the creative vehicles to speak to them, they can really be told that we're out of touch, which makes them dismiss our information even more. I'm telling you, I understand the information, and my eyes gloss over when we start talking about economics. My eyes gloss over because it sounds too smart. It sounds intellectual. And so when their intellectuals come down off of their high horses and start communicating to them the way that they communicate with them, through hip-hop, through TV, through the oversimplification of things, then it makes our things sound extra complicated. So they have information. See, when we talk about energy independence, it's boring. But when they talk about energy dependence, they make this thing real simple. You know them high gas heating bills you're paying? Come over here, we'll pay it. Boom, done. Oh, they got that information, they're done, they're blocking out our information, and so they don't hear how they can go pay their own heating bill and how they can build up their self-esteem and things of that. So, boom, that's how they do it. They have information. So when we talk about how you can proudly feed your family in the economic development aspect of having your own job, and then we talk about the unemployment rate and use all these statistics and all these economic indicators and all those kind of things. Eyes roll back. Cue the rollback. Eyes roll back. And then guess what they do? Hey, if you're hungry, just come fill out this thing, get an EBT card, and go get your food. Boom. Done. They have information. It's just that information when we're trying to get them to take this information. And no, we don't have to sound all unintelligent per se. We don't have to sound ghetto in order to get that information voter over to our side. We just have to figure out how to use these multiple vehicles of creativity to speak to them. And if you be honest and just look at what's going on, don't look at what they're trying to show you. Don't read their teleprompter. Get off of that president. Get off of him. Yes, get off of the president. Why? Because he's a distraction. He's the placeholder that helps hold the place of the word racism that the liberals love oh so well. So as long as you stay on the president, you're always going to be able, they are always going to be able to keep racism on the table. Every time you criticize that dude, it just bolsters the word racism. So get off of him. Get on the liberals. Because once you start getting on the liberals, then you're going to be able to show that they're racist. Look at the foot that they have on their communities where the liberals run it. Look at the proud people being told to eat what the liberals give them. Look at the proud people who have to live where the liberals tell them to live. See, if you get off of the president and get on the liberals, we'll be able to show that they are racist. And then they'll be able to accept our information. Because they're living it. They are living contrary to the information that we have, and they know they're not doing well. We have to be able to show them the leadership that they have is helping them not do well. And that's how we win over and get the attention of the mythical low information voter. They're not. They're Americans that just have that information when they can have this information. So we can look at them and say, you can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can stay with that. You can get with this or you can stay with that. I think if you get with this, you live in America fat and not obese. Hey, it's Phil Williams, and that's my response to a tweet on The Phil Williams Show.